What's going on YouTube? This is ParkerLad88 coming at you with another video. We're going to be talking Ultra Athletes in this video. So I just went and checked Wikipedia, and all of the new Challenger support for Ultra Athletes has just dropped. So we're going to be talking about UA Midfielder, Goalkeeper, and UA Power Jersey. So let's go ahead and get into things and start with Midfielder. So Midfielder is a level 4 Earth Attribute Warrior monster with 1200 attack points and 1000 defense points that has the following effect. So you can special summon this card from your hand by returning one Ultra Athlete monster you control from the field to your hand, the same way you bring out all of them. Its second effect is that during either player's turn, you can target one Ultra Athlete monster other than itself, send that card back to your hand, and special summon another Ultra Athlete with a different name to the field. And I think that effect is once per turn. So let's talk about this card. This card I think is pretty good, but not in the way you think it is. We can go ahead and talk about its regular effect first. So it gives an extra layer of protection to Ultra Athletes. If your opponent tries to compulse or Sneaking Wind Blast or anything like that in your monsters, you can just use this card's effect, call back your Ultra Athlete monster, and then special summon out a different one with a different name. And then if you still want the original one you had, you can just, special summon Ultra Athletes the normal way. Just call back that monster that you called out, and then special summon back out the one that you actually want. So, its protection effect, it's kind of decent, but it's not the reason why this card is good. So the reason why this card is good is because of one reason. It's a level 4. The fact that it's a level 4 means 3 things. 1, you can search it with Reinforcement of the Army, and that's pretty cool. Number 2 is because you can normal summon this straight to the field without tributing, you can always get UA Stadium's effect to search for an Ultra Athlete monster. And the third reason why is because it makes Transmodify a legitimate option, a legitimate way to actually run Ultra Athletes. You summon this guy out under UA Stadium, get your search off, activate Transmodify in order to turn him into Perfect A's or Mighty Slugger. Probably Mighty Slugger because you're, going to go in for damages on that turn. So I definitely think this card's a 3 of. It's pretty darn good, but not for the reason that you think it is. So let's go ahead and move on to Goalkeeper. So Goalkeeper is a level 6 Earth Attribute Warrior monster that has 1000 attack and 2800 defense. That's a lot of defense. So let's go ahead and talk about its effect. So you special summon the same way that you do all the other Ultra Athlete monsters, but its other effect is that once per turn during your opponent's turn, you can target one of your Ultra Athlete monsters, and if it would be destroyed by battle or card effect, it is not, at least that one time. So I think this card is probably a 1 of. It's a 6, so it's definitely a Transmodify target, which I think is pretty darn cool. And then it gives an extra layer of protection for your Ultra Athlete monsters. You just target one of them who would be destroyed by battle or card effect. You just say no for that one turn. And the fact that it has 2800 defense, it means it's a pretty tough monster to get over. So it has some uses. It's not the best card, but I think it's definitely a 1 of in Ultra Athletes. So next let's talk about UA Power Jersey. UA Power Jersey is an equip spell. You can equip it only to UA monsters. They gain 1000 attack and 1000 defense, so that's some really good stat boost. So any damage dealt by a UA monster that's equipped with this card is doubled. On top of that, if an Ultra Athlete monster destroys an opponent's monster by battle while it's equipped with this card, it can make a second attack that turn. Other effects include that you banish the Ultra Athlete monster during your next standby phase, and if an Ultra Athlete monster is returned to your hand, causing this card to be sent to the graveyard, you can get this card back. So let's talk about this card. This card is pretty darn good. Between its wonderful stat boost, like dealing double damage, getting extra attacks in, and you can get this card back, I can easily see this card at least being a 2 of. It significantly increases Ultra Athlete's OTK potential. You just equip this onto a UA Mighty Slugger, and you punch in for double the damage, your opponent can't respond to any of the traps, they can't get any of the monster effects. That is really good. I'm definitely excited for this card. But what do you guys think about these Ultra Athlete cards? I'm pretty excited for all of them. I can't wait to start playing Ultra Athletes again and, getting a little bit closer to actually making them like a fully functional deck. But tell me what you guys think about these cards. Are you excited for them? I'll be back with you guys for future videos. This is Parker Lad, out.